nice to meet you here.
Thank you. Merci.
I read that when you come to a new place for a new gig, you walk through the city to feel the atmosphere. So did you have time to walk Grenoble?
No, unfortunately, I haven't had time to yet because we came right in and started working. We had lunch and sound check, and I had to hop into the interviews. So hopefully I get a chance to walk around and kind of feel the place a little, so it won't seem like such a job in and out, you know.
Yeah.
I would love to kind of feel the energy of the surrounding area.
Yeah, right. So what have you been doing between the two albums? It's been a decade, well, 8 years.
Yeah, pretty close, yes. Yeah. Mainly just living life, you know. The biggest change for me was becoming a father. I have 2 children. One is 9, one is 3, boy or girl. And it was really about just living life, getting to know that experience, getting to know what fatherhood was all about, allowing myself to grow spiritually as a man and then also as an artist. And I just really took my time with the whole process, and I allowed that to shape my new direction as an artist and my voice as well.
Okay. Did you change your songwriting process?
The writing
the albums or
the writing process itself is always the same for me. Me trying to hear something that's meaningful and inspiring, then using my guitar or piano to write with. The only difference this time around is that I allowed other musicians to make contributions for the album and come up with ideas. But the initial process is always the same, you know, me and the song and an instrument.
So talking about the musicians, with Landing on 100, you've got this immaculate group of musicians playing with you as opposed to the Headphone Masterpiece.
Right.
So it was recording pretty much entirely for yourself, the last one.
The Headphone Masterpiece or Landing on 100?
Headphone Masterpiece.
Yeah, Headphone Masterpiece was just me in my bedroom with a 4-track, you know, cassette recorder, and I had a saxophone player come in and play. But this time around, I had 8, 9 musicians make a contribution, which I think brought a lot of color and ideas to the record.
Yeah. Okay, so it was a new experience.
It was.
Right. What kind of music inspired you for Landing on 100? Or discs or...
Well, I mostly listen to just all the classic soul records that I grew up on, and some that I may have discovered later. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to bring that feeling, you know, that classic feeling to the 21st century. You know, those songs, they still touch people today. They still resonate. So I wanted to capture that spirit with this album, but talk about, you know, relevant current issues that are important to me.
Okay, great. Well, that's what you're talking. You talk about using your own experiences for writing your songs. So you write in characters, and I'm not speaking about Everybody's Brother.
Yeah. I do, because, you know, sometimes it's really cool to give someone else a voice. Everybody's Brother is a big mashup of myself and people in my family, in the neighborhood, and just a lot of people in general, stories that you hear. But I wanted to give those different people a voice that everyone could relate to, and that's why it's entitled Everybody's Brother, because everyone can relate to one of those characters in the song. Yes.
What is the meaning of Landing on 100?
Landing on 100 is it's a spin off of a hip hop term, which is Keep It 100, which is basically another way of saying keep it real. So landing on 100 is landing on something real, or landing on something that's truthful to you.
Okay. Do you have any preference regarding the audience of your gigs? I mean, festival audience is different from...
It is different.
In what way?
Well, you know, with festivals, people are constantly moving because they're trying to experience, you know, many different things, as opposed to someone coming to see, you know, you only. But at the same time, I enjoy them equally, because you get a chance to create a live moment and capture something that is exclusive to that time period. Okay. So I enjoy them both, you know. But at the festival, there's a bit more moving around.
Right.
You know, but you just have to adjust and work with what you have there.
Yeah. Here it's a festival, but it's not the audience of festival because you have a one room for
right.
They won't be moving
so it's
tonight.
More
yeah.
focused.
Much more focused.
Yeah.
Right. So what's next for you?
Excuse me. More touring. We're gonna wrap up. We're gonna wrap up the touring for the rest of this year. I'm starting to kind of picture what my next project is going to be. Trying to come up with concepts, going through songs, and just kind of preparing myself for the next body of work. But right now it's about just really finishing the tour and promoting the record, because I sell, you know, probably more records live than I do in stores and through radio airplay. So yeah, just going out and exposing the music and sharing it with people more as much as I can.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Merci
and
beaucoup.
See you on stage then.
Merci.
Money and